Guys, welcome back to Big Match Review. We are talking Manchester United versus Manchester City. The game finished Manchester United 2, Manchester City 1. Let's talk about the game. Let's talk about the game. And we need to talk about the first goal that Manchester United scored. A lot of people, and we can all agree that we can tell that goal should we have stand? That's the question we are talking about. So let's get into the video. Click the like button, subscribe to the Football Connect. Let's get into it. So hello guys, welcome back to the Football Connect. We are back again with another one, with one of the best games we are watching. It was the Manchester Derby at Old Trafford, where Manchester City were playing with a different and a stronger Manchester United squad. They didn't have Lisandro Martinez, which I thought maybe they needed. They were actually playing Luke Shaw in the defense. They also, yeah, they didn't have who else. Anthony came in at halftime. Rashford, there was a moment it looked like he was injured, but it seems like he was able to just brush it out. Maybe he'll be out after the game. It was a good game. One thing that I can tell you, Manchester City are no longer the team that we are used to. Manchester City look like they finished the team. They finished the team. They are no longer hungrier like they used to be. They are no longer wanting it for more. I don't know what is wrong. Is it that Pep Guardiola took time to release other players and put other players? Or it's just the fact that as a team you cannot do it every single time? You cannot keep on being on a high path. Look at Liverpool. You can see the evidence is there. Clear the team that has been doing so well, they are really not looking well. So after the Southampton game, we knew that something was different from Manchester City, and we tried by all means to say that the citizens, they still can do something. A lot of people told me that these are the citizens. We should not write them out, whether they are having a bad game or whatever that is happening. These are the citizens, and this is still Pep Guardiola. He can pull out something out of nothing, and he can cause trouble whether you expect it or not. Well, we saw it in the second half. The first game that you see they played, they were being frustrated at defense, they were being frustrated in the middle, and they were being frustrated at the backline, like in the attack. It was being frustrated because every single time when they were close to do something, Manchester United players were all over them. And one thing I think we have to give some applaud to Eric Ten Hag, which I felt like it worked wonders, was he told Fred only that his mission the whole entire game was to put De Bruyne out of the game. So it meant everywhere where De Bruyne was holding the ball, nothing was coming out of that. He tried everything, tried to run away from him. Even when he didn't have the ball, when he's just walking, Fred was walking with him. That was the interesting part. Even when the ball is passing through Fred, he was not following the ball, he was following De Bruyne. And because he knew that with the De Bruyne out of the game, the other two midfielders that are left, Casemiro and Eriksen can deal with them. Remember, in this game, Bruno Fernandes was playing as a striker alongside Martial and Marcus Rashford. The first thing that Man City did so well was to play with Walker. They knew that if Walker was marking Rashford, it was the end of the game. There was no threat for Manchester United. And to be honest, there were moments where Rashford tried to come out and do something, but it was not working because every way he was going, Walker was him, we was with him at the back line when he was trying to run, which meant that Ederson had an upper hand in saving the chance that Marcus Rashford was trying to create. And on the other side, the opposite was true as well. Because De Bruyne was being kept as a baby, there was no any shots that were getting inside the 18 area which were of threat. So it means Haaland was just invisible the first half, the whole entire game. The time he tried to get something was not enough. Mires tried to create something, but it was not working. The whole entire game they played so much to try and create something, but it was not working. Manchester United had them figured out from how they were causing a threat to doing anything. Phil Foden, Aaron Wan-Bissaka was with him and he was out of the game. So imagine, eliminated Phil Foden, eliminated De Bruyne, and Mires was also eliminated by Lamptey. Oh, what's his name? Not Malaki, or is it Malaki or something like that? Malachi or something like that. Please tell me in the comment section. He made sure that also Mires was not in the game. So it meant that Haaland was just invisible at the back. What Manchester City did well in the second half was to try to use De Bruyne differently, which confused Fred because he was still trying to get into the game. So that's why the early goal came out from nowhere from no score. Who was the goal scorer? It was Jack Grealish. Jack Grealish came from. It was after he just got in as a substitute. De Bruyne was able to cross in the 18 area, and Grealish was able to finish it. And that, to be honest, that was it. That was it from City. They went back again to their same routine way of playing, where even De Bruyne was moving at the back as a defender, and he was still being followed by Fred. He went to the Phil Foden side on the right. He was still being on the left. He was still being followed. Went on the right, and that meant he was not in the game. Now this was the difference that United did, which confused Man City. Every one of us, we all can agree that Manchester City defense is practically invisible. So they just made sure that they stopped the Marcus Rashford. Then Eric Tanner came up with a plan. Let me take out Martial and put on Anthony as the gunman. The reason why he was putting Anthony as the gunman, it was because of the speed. He knew that Anthony was faster like Rashford, which means that if there was any time that they were going to break in on a counter, it meant that they needed to find a way of stopping Rashford running on the left and Anthony in the middle, because all of them they were a threat at goal. And the other thing that he did, which nobody expected, was to change the position of Rashford and included the young kid Garnacho, who came in and taking out, I think he took out a midfielder if I'm not mistaken. Please let me know in the comment section. Which meant that United's attacking threat was a problem. Garnacho caused so much problems for City. They didn't know how to stop him, and Rashford was now playing in the middle. Antonio was now playing at the left. So it means the speed was there. Antonio with the speed, with a little bit of skill. Rashford with the speed and the lethal strike force of scoring, and Garnacho with the speed, with so much skill of doing so much he could do with the ball. That's where the first goal came from. It was kicked while Rashford was offside. The reason why I'm saying that we need to talk about the first goal of Manchester United. Rashford was offside when the ball was kicked from the midfield. He ran with the ball. He ran with the ball. The direction of the ball kept on going with the ball, but did not touch the ball. The problem with this is this: the defense of United of City are following Rashford. The thing is keeping the ball. Even though Rashford was just running with the ball, he did not touch the ball, which is evident into the game. He did not touch the ball. He just followed the ball. But as he was following the ball, he was offside. He disturbed and distracted the defense of City, and Bruno Fernandes was able to just hit one touch, and that was a goal. Is it a goal? Well, one has to wonder about that one, but it was given. I'm curious to hear what people are going to say. All the pundits are saying that that was an offside goal that should not have stayed, because Rashford ran with the ball, changed direction, and followed the ball, and he did not touch it, but because he ran with it, it disturbed the defense of City, which the ball should not have stayed. The second goal, on the other hand, Garnacho's brilliance. He came in with the ball running from the left. He tried to cross, it was blocked. The ball came back to him. The skill he did, and he crossed it back. Nothing the Citizen defense was doing. This is practically what City has always been doing to teams for the past 4 to 5 years, where they cross the ball and their striker gets to the ball, or even their winger scores. The same thing happened to them, and the only player who was able to get to the ball was Rashford. Ederson got nothing out of the game. Now the question is this: what does this mean? Where do City go from here? Because now it's over. So the question is this: in the game, is United back? Evidently, we cannot agree that they are a different animal.